Hello, everyone, and welcome back to week number 6. This is the Minnesota Rokkr High School Call of Duty League, presented by MNVL. My name is Thunder McFadden. I am joined by Skeptor as always, and we want to thank again Minnesota Rokkr for their continued support of our high school Call of Duty League. We love you so much. Thank you. Big ups right here.
Much
Minnesota
love,
Rokkr,
much
you
love.
see it.
Yep.
That's right. That's
Respect
the
that,
one.
Jay Thunder.
Yep,
Looking great as
100%.
usual.
Absolutely. Yeah, thank you so much to Minnesota Rokkr for their continued support. And again, if you don't know this, if you're new to the league or you're new to MNVL, their sponsorship and their support of this league makes it so that anybody playing Call of Duty in this league can play for free. So again, thank you, Minnesota Rokkr.
Much thanks and love to MN Rocker as
Yep.
always. The OGs over there holding it down on the Call of Duty side. I mean,
hmm
probably going to tear it up in this next Vanguard season too, man. I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to that standy
Yeah.
action. Come on now.
Yeah, I've seen
Let's
highlights
get it.
from all 4 of those guys,
Oh yeah.
in on going around on Twitter and that recently of them playing Vanguard, and it's
Nice.
scary. It's like they've been playing the game for a long time, and I know that they haven't. So, it's this team is gonna be really, really good this season. Really
Nice.
good.
I'm looking forward to that, man. But on our plate still, we got Foley, COD Beta, Two Rivers, COD Black Thunder. And
Mhm,
these schools, they've been struggling, right? This has been a tough introduction to the Call of Duty squad. I mean, Foley, not introduced, but, they were here with us last season. But Two Rivers, COD Black, still
mhm,
fighting for their first win of the season. And hey, man, why not today, right? Foley is in that same bucket
mhm.
struggling 1 and 4, and I mean that's just what it is, man. It's a
Yeah.
grind from here on out to fight for these wins.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, listen, obviously we have this Foley Beta, 2 Rivers, 1 win between them so far this season, okay? So a lot to play for tonight, but again, we talk about this sometimes in MNVL as we are growing as a league and as we are growing our esports, right? It comes sometimes with growing pains. And it comes with a lot of different kind of, ebbs and flows in the way that these esports are happening for each school, right? There are some schools that have a ton of support and they have a big program and they have, like they have a lot of assets and things like that for their esports programs. And there are other schools out there where you have student coaches. I know that there are student coaches out there, and the coaches that they have at their school are really somebody who is like, okay, well, yeah, I'll help you do this, but I don't know anything about video games. You know what I mean? So
Right,
differing amounts of support and different amounts of expertise at each of these schools, right? Obviously is going to play a factor, okay? Inver Grove, we talk about how amazing they are and how they keep just like steamrolling. Well, they have a lot of resources at their fingertips. They have a lot of support and they've been playing together for a long time. So for schools like these, right, where they are, throughout this league, they're not as flashy. They are struggling for wins, that sort of thing. They learn as much, if not more, every week, I
for
think, than
sure.
some of the top tier teams because it's not easy to go out and have a losing record. It's not fun for anyone, but you learn a ton, and especially in a game like Call of Duty, where it is so much about getting back up and getting back into it. All of us that play Call of Duty, we talk about it all the time, right? Whether we win or lose, we're hungry for that next game. It's why we play. It's why we grab the controller, or in your case, grab the keyboard and mouse, right? That's why we do it, is because we want to get back to it. So I can't wait to see these two squads duke it out, get on this map, get on these couple of maps, because we're going to have Raid, and then for Search and Destroy, we're going to have Miami, which I can't wait to get on. That's a blast for Search and Destroy. So let's get it. Foley Beta, 2 Rivers.
Yes, sir. Hard point on the horizon and on the classic raid map. I mean, the coveted classic, always here on Raid Hardpoint. Fully beta first to touch the hard point and starting to get the points going immediately. Low floppa hitting that prone crab walk there, gets dropped. And Two Rivers right now, slow approach towards this hard point overall. Kind of coming in one by one. And already, I mean, look at how much ground Foley Beta have stacked up on this hard point.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's there. Everybody is there. They made quick moves getting there. And some of these two Rivers players, it seems like, are just kind of like creeping a little bit slow to the point.
Yeah. Really, I think it's all this individual peaking. There's so many like individual battles going on. Even if Two Rivers come out with a gun battle win like that, they just get traded. And it
Hmm.
ends up being Foley Beta with number advantage still. And now Foley Beta onto this next hard point. And they got Spawn Thunder. How did that happen?
Well, and Stormer right there, I mean, a classic Call of Duty reload. Stormer had 23 bullets left in that Bullfrog and reloads, right? And goes
Yep.
down. There's another, listen, I have to tell myself all the time, stop reloading, stop reloading, stop reloading.
Yep.
Sometimes that's just the difference maker, but Two Rivers making a push here at this kitchen point.
Oh my, but Rebellious Baby gets a double there. Nice
Ooh!
shots from her and the rest of this Foley Beta squad holding it down on this site. Just a shutout so far. Two Rivers haven't even been able to get any points yet. Good Thunder. This is nuts.
Yeah, I mean, Foley Beta, they look great. They look great on the transition so far. They're stacking the point. They're getting down their trophy systems very, very quickly, right? So I think they're doing good work. They're doing great so far. And Two Rivers, I think a more concentrated attack is what we're looking for out of them.
Yeah, next hard point spawning in now, and Two Rivers finally going to be able to get some time on this hard point. But Frog is getting flanked. Does he know it? Killer Wolf sneaking up now, catching him out at the gray van, and finally getting back onto that site. Fully beta. I mean, not given even 10 seconds over to Two Rivers before they're back on this hard point. Crazy, crazy quick rotations out of fully beta.
Yeah, and again, you see it here, even in the garage point, Two Rivers, they're pushing, but they're pushing kind of slow, right? They're not making a really forceful push as a team. Playing a little bit timid here through zigzag, right? Trying
Yep.
to get down. Ah,
Yeah, they're just not pushing through as a unit, man. They're just losing members slowly. And that is like one of the worst ways to kind of take approaches, especially in hardpoint. When you just slowly file in and you lose your teammates, there's no way you're going to be able to breach that site if there's still 3 or 4 players alive and you're pushing in with 1 or 2 guys, right? Like it's making the game so much harder for this Two Rivers squad than it has to be. And now they're pushing into garage, but look at that. The hard point's not here anymore. What happened? It's over at basketball court. Now look at how long this rotate is. I mean, this is 2 hard points in a row now that Two Rivers COD Black have pushed in late, and the
yep.
hard point has left. And now it's like, how long is this rotate taking, Thunder? 30 seconds. That's half the hard point gone, and they
Yeah,
just now
certainly.
are getting here. Like
Yep.
that can't happen. Fully
Ooh,
COD beta
Stormer,
showing
though.
up right now. Yeah, Stormer finally getting some frags here, but it's only 20 seconds now, right? Like that's the problem. The fight is
Mhm.
coming in for the final fourth of the hardpoint's lifespan.
Yep.
And guess what? Fully COD beta, even if they get fragged here, they spawn out and they're going to spawn closer to the
Ooh,
hardpoint. Or they just
ca
take out the entire Two Rivers team. Like that works too.
casual
Almost up
Carl
200
Lever.
points, man. Yeah. This is nuts stuff out of them.
Yep. They're doing great. I think here, Two Rivers, they finally had a rotation that worked for them, right? They got to hold the point, though, and just can't quite. I mean, you're right. The rotations are not happening quite fast enough for Two Rivers. They're happening quicker for Foley Beta. So they're getting there and they're holding the point.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's really it. 20 seconds left, and I don't know if Two Rivers are going to be able to stop this hard point. Fully Beta are just on an absolute tear, dropping anybody that comes in striking distance of the hard point. Final 10 seconds here. Fully Beta closing out. Final push through zigzag. Two Rivers have to string it up now, and it's not to be. It
That
is
is it.
not to be. Fully Beta getting the job done, and wow, man, like dominant fashion.
Yeah. Rebellious Baby, and she gets the best play. This is huge. I mean, holding from this corner, if they're going to feed you, you gotta just hold that angle, and she does it beautifully. Great stuff.
Yeah, I mean, you can see where changes need to be made right on
Mhm.
that Two Rivers COD Black Hardpoint performance. Pretty clearly the filing in one by one has to go right. That's just not an efficient way to take these hard points. You got to be grouped up and you just got to communicate with your team. Hey, we're running in and we're running in now. Let's go.
Mhm.
Let's do it. Right. That's the best way to approach, because otherwise you're just not playing with your team and you just make it harder for yourself, really. Like that's what it comes down to. The trading is so important when it comes to hardpoint. Like you saw Foley COD beta, man. Thunder,
Mhm.
all 4 of those little triangles were sitting on statue, right? Like they're all on the hard point.
Yep.
So you need to go in with your team. Like that's
Yep.
the only way. So, but hey, Two Rivers COD Black are learning, right?
Yep.
That's what we gotta view it as. So
A lot to be learned, a number of things that you said right there that were very, very well put, right? I mentioned in there at one point Stormer coming around on the outside of Laundry on the very edge of the map right there, reloads with 23 or 24 bullets left in that
yep.
bullfrog. That's enough for a kill. That's enough for that kill on
Oh,
that
that's enough
second
for a couple
person.
kills.
Right?
Yeah.
And so you've got instances like that. I'm also thinking, right? We talk about meta weapons versus not meta weapons. In a league like this, you have a little play and a little leeway in the weapons that you choose, the weapons that you use, right? I'm rhyming over here.
Yep.
But I think that a little more attention to the attachments as well for both of these squads, but in particular for Blaine, right? When you're in a game where you're trying to get your advantage through speed, there is a reason that you don't see a lot of the pros or many of the pros running a laser sight, right?
Yep.
They're going to put some tape on that, or they're going to sacrifice that laser for something that's going to make them quicker on the draw or quicker
Yep.
on the crosshair, right?
For sure.
That's another thing to factor in when you're building out your weapons and doing this competitively, right? Is getting yourself those time advantages.
And here we go. Foley Beta on attack for map number 2, and all 4 players from Two Rivers COD Black are stacked up on B site. We might have some fireworks here in round number 1 here at Miami. This is going to get interesting. As
Oh
Casual
boy.
Carver starts us off with first blood, Shaquille Oatmeal to follow it up. A 4-on-2 ensues. Coal Frog, back of the dumpster, firing off shots. Boflapa with him, taking heavy fire down to half HP for sure. Nice stun grenade comes out for Carver. Pushing forward, drops Boflapa. One left in Coal Frog. Goes to the reload, pulls out the Diamati, and a very respectable round coming out for Casual Carver. Look at this push and this play out of him.
Yeah, this is big. The jump shot. And then Una Moss right here. Cole
Uno
Frog not looking.
Mas. Uno Mas, yeah, checking his flank. He just picked up one player coming down the alley. Maybe thought he cleared it, but Casual Carver, man. That fearless charge down the alleyway. And a nice first round for Foley COD Beta.
Yeah, beautiful stuff. Also, I forgot how much I just love this map. Oh
Yup.
my. I haven't played COD in like a couple, maybe even a couple weeks at this point. Oh my, I love this map.
Yeah, I mean, with Vanguard being out now too, it's only a matter of time till we move away from Cold War. So enjoy these last few weeks in the state tournament that we have of Cold War. These maps are going to be getting tucked away for good, it seems,
Mm-hmm.
coming up soon. So enjoy every last drop we can get here on Miami. As Bomb coming towards the beach side now. Two Rivers sneaking up. Do they clear Rebellious Baby? A nice corner. She's found herself. But look at the timing. Pushing
Woo!
up into 3 members of Two Rivers, and they drew first blood. Do they continue to push? All 3 players from Foley Beta are here. And they round the corner. The Semtex does not land. A nice follow-up for Killer Wolf. Stormer, but the flank from Shaquille Oatmeal.
Whoa!
The 2-piece. And the reload. Boflapa finally trades it.
Oh,
A
1v1
one-on-one.
here.
And Killer Wolf goes down. Two Rivers find a round.
Oh man, I love that. Look at this action right here. Bo Floppa. This was huge on Shaquille Oatmeal because Oatmeal was
yeah.
coming through and just doing nasty work. Oh, Bo Floppa, what a great effort. And Two Rivers, they're going to take a round. I knew that especially with these two teams, the Search and Destroy, the way that the gameplay changes, I knew it would affect them. And then obviously you're on Miami, right? It's sundown and the temperature of the light, right, in this map. And the way that it looks is also going to affect you. Ooh, grab that bomb, Killer Wolf.
Yeah, Killer Wolf almost leaving that VIP package in spawn, but all Two Rivers defenders are sticking together. They like that strat. They went to the A site and they're just coin flipping it right now. Killer Wolf coming over towards mid. I wonder how long it's going to take him to realize that this B site is open. Picking up first blood from across the map. Nice sharpshooting coming out of Rebellious Baby there. Ripping the heady off. Pushing up
that's
street
huge.
side now. This Craig gonna catch these players on the cross. Who's got the timing? Rebellious Baby. looking for her second of the round.
Uh-oh.
And
Oh,
gets
but goes
dropped
down.
by Profit. But Shaquille Oatmeal on the backside picking up Coalfrog. 2 players remain now for Two Rivers. To the 3 on the Foley side. But look at this wrap from Killer. Killer Wolf's found the A site. He's wrapped all the way around. Bo Flop is still here waiting. Does he hear this plant going down Thunder? I think he did. I think he knows. Bo Floppa coming around the corner.
Oh.
Not ready for it. Foley Beta sign that round to their scoreboard. 2-1 now. And Killer
This was
Wolves.
huge.
Yeah, man. I didn't even realize he was snaking all the way back around the map over to this A site. Bo Floppa potentially could have rained on that parade, but it was not to be. Foley CoD Beta advancing to that 2-1 lead now. Going on to the defensive round. How did Two Rivers attack Thunder? Give it to me. What do they got?
I think I like an A push here, but I don't know what they're going to decide, to be honest. It's so sometimes it's so much easier to get to B, but so much harder to defend B on this map.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
It's looking like B as they
Yeah.
approach Purple Room. Quickly, Oatmeal scoped in. Drops the bomb carrier. 3 players below. Goes for the Call of Duty reload. And you can't be serious with that Call of Duty reload. Get it out of here. We've seen it too many times. It takes lives. Rebellious Baby gets one onto the kill feed. 2-on-2 now. As she's pushing into Piano Room. Gets killed from the back. Bo Floppa picks one up now. 2-on-1. 2-on-2 rather.
Oh,
My
wow.
apologies. Frozen Prophet pushes up the stairwell and trades one out. Killer Wolves versus Prophet. The Semtex lands.
Oh!
The Prophet jumps out the window.
Oh, wow.
And Foley Beta. 3-1. I mean, ridiculous back and forth there, Thunder.
Yeah.
Look at that. Coalfrog takes out Oatmeal, gets traded. 3 players on the stairwell. I mean, it's a madhouse up in Purple Room.
Yeah, and crazy at the end there too, the way that Frozen Prophet jumps past the Semtex and almost gets the kill there at the end, but not quite. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Love this action here.
Yeah, man, these 2 teams are going at it here now. The training wheels are off. Both squads starting to feel a rhythm, starting to get into this match. And, I mean, it's now or never for Two Rivers. They got to start turning this game around if they want to find their first win on this season, you know?
Yeah, most certainly.
But look at this, man. All 4 defenders, again, going over to this A site, and I just don't agree with this defensive setup. You know, you tried it on your last defensive side. They just slowly walked up to B and realized the site was clear. Now look at this. They find first blood, but they're at the completely wrong site now. They got to rotate all the way around, and they're getting chased. They're getting hunted down. Rebellious Baby finds 1 player on the rotate. Killer Wolves now coming down Main Street. 2-on-2. Wait, 3-on-2. Rebellious Baby found a second. I mean, look at this lurk from her. Coming up the street now, finds a third. What? On for the ace. Doesn't find it though. Prophet finally shutting her down. Coming around the back hall, and Casual Carver seals off the round, Thunder. I mean, Foley Beta, again, just having a better attack, man, than this defensive side from Two Rivers. Look at this lurk from Rebellious Baby. Nice two-piece.
Yeah, she was absolutely fantastic that round, and I was like, I was waiting. I was like, is this ace gonna happen? Oh, it's so close, but not quite. Ugh. But what an effort. Again, Foley Beta, they're looking fantastic, and they're only 2 rounds away from this win.
Yeah, Two Rivers now on attack. We got to see some life out of this attacking side. Looking a little bit undecided as to where they're going here, but it looks like an A hit. Team is going through the hotel. And we'll see 2 players defending towards this A site. Foley Beta lying in wait. Rebellious Baby tucked in her corner. She was here a few rounds ago. Let's see if they read it. Two Rivers. You got hurt by this corner earlier. I hope you read this. Killer Wolf draws first blood. This dangerous head glitch. More shots getting popped off and getting players low. Bo Floppa pushing beachside, gets headshotted. Shaquille Oatmeal gets dropped. Finally, Two Rivers finding something to lean their side. Down 2 members early. Killer Wolf drops another player right on top of his teammate. Colefrog left with it all to do in a 1-on-3, not ready for it. It's 5-1 now. Fully COD beta on match point. Thunder knocking on the door.
Yeah, and listen, in that round right there, you've got Two Rivers pushing and pushing and pushing. They have an opportunity to back off. And I think that again, maybe a little clearer comms, a little clearer communication with the team. Uh and that then you're gonna know, okay, hey, whoa, 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 whoa. They're either stacked up over here or we're just like running into firefight. Like, let's move, let's jump over to the other thing, or just back off for a minute. S&D, you've got a full minute and a half to plant this thing, right? Like, and you only have to get it planted in that minute 30. So 90 seconds is a long time to work.
Yeah, no, it surely is. As you see here, Foley beta on the attack, back in, charging into the purple room. Casual Carver finds first blood, gets traded by Prophet. Colefrog picking up a second one as well. Shaquille Oatmeal goes down. Bofloppa. Wow, Two
Ooh!
Rivers with such a fast-paced round out of them. They finally knock one back onto the scoreboard for themselves. Look at Frozen Prophet here. Nice push up that stairwell, picking one up, and then coming back over here to help his teammate out, back up the purple stairs, and takes out Bruce Willis, waiting at the top. I think that was actually Weaver. I shouldn't misname the operators. Yeah, Bruce Willis not on the scorecard here. It just kind of looked like him with that white tank top for a second.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Don't
We're
judge
so
me too
used
hard.
to we're so used to the
Die Hard,
Bruce
yeah.
Willis with the tank
Yep.
top on. I get you. I feel that.
Yippee-ki-yay. Yep.
Yippee-ki.
Yep. Merry
Love it. We gotta
Christmas.
stop at a certain point. Yep.
Yeah, best one of the best Christmas movies around, folks. Die
You know
Hard.
what?
If you haven't seen it, the holiday season's right around the corner. Pick that
Oh,
one up at your local Blockbuster.
yep.
R.I.P. Blockbuster. Long time ago, maybe. Casual Carver, though, picking up a two-piece at the garage. Gets traded out by Bo Floppa from the corner. Dude, that gamer tag is just funny.
I love it.
Bo Floppa.
I love it. Oh, Stormer.
Yeah, Stormer with his teammate now. Bomb. But Rebellious Baby sneaking down the stairwell. Spots out Bo Floppa. The trigger discipline waiting. Bo Floppa
Oh,
gonna go down. One more player in Stormer. And Rebellious
boom.
Baby ends this game 6-2. A beautiful push down the stairwell. Look at the patience and the wait. Drops Bo Floppa, swings that corner, and drops off Stormer. And a beautiful end. Fully COD Beta find their second win on the season, advancing to
Mm-hmm.
2-4, and playing a good game on Search and Destroy. Honestly, had it well under control on the hard point. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
we can talk about the mistakes, but I think Two Rivers COD Black definitely had a better showing on that Search and Destroy Thunder.
They did. They did. They were able to put at least a few, like, concentrated pushes together, right? Whether that was on offense or on defense. You
Yep,
know what I mean? And so I think that there were definitely some things that showed through as, signs of improvement even throughout the day, right? But
for
again,
sure.
you saw even just a little bit of confusion at times and things like that, where you saw less of that out of Foley COD Beta, and we have confirmed that we are going to be interviewing Rebellious Baby. I'm so excited. I can't wait to talk to her. She played great today. And I'm super excited to hear too, from her perspective, like what, with their season being only 2 wins, 2-4, I'm excited to hear what her perspective is on how they've grown as a team and what they look to accomplish moving forward. Really exciting stuff. Your thoughts, Skep, before we go to break.
Yeah, man. I mean, Foley COD Beta has been a team that's been working on improving throughout their tenure here so far with us in the Call of Duty League. So definitely exciting to finally get to talk to some of the Foley players. Rebellious Baby has been showing up so far in this season and has been improving with the rest of the squad. And yeah, had a great game today. So it'll be good stuff to talk to her in just a moment. So make sure you stick around, everybody, right? Like we got good
Mhm.
content coming up shortly.
Can't wait. Can't wait. Folks, when we go to break, why don't you go ahead and make sure you're following MNVL on all social media and also follow Minnesota Rokkr on all social media as well. As I said before, they're posting a bunch of stuff from the players. They're out there playing Vanguard. They're doing the thing. I know we're not switching to Vanguard until next season. Wouldn't make sense to switch games in the middle of the season, of course.
True.
But make sure you are following Minnesota Rokkr. Thank you again to Minnesota Rokkr, our title sponsor for the Minnesota Rokkr High School Call of Duty League, presented here by MNVL. Folks, we'll be back very shortly.